Hey Libra, this is going to be your Will We Be Together reading for the month of September. Keep in mind, these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you, wonderful, but if not, please feel free to check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign. I am going to read the left side as your energy and the right side as your person or your partner. If you resonate more with the right side, please feel free to reverse the roles, okay? I've already pre-shuffled the deck. I'm just laying out your spread, and we will get started. All right. First, I want to kind of go in with kind of a little bit of an overview here of what I'm seeing that's going on between the two of you here. You're coming up initially with the current situation as the Justice, the Tower, and the World. Ooh, very, very strong energy, all major arcana. It seems like with you showing up in the Justice energy, either you found out something recently that has you questioning whether you want this relationship or this connection, or you stood in your power, Libra, with this Justice energy, and you just made a decision. It could have been a sudden decision with this Tower energy. And it's like you made the decision to completely shut down this connection or shut down this relationship with this person. Something happened here. Could be some kind of major event, major discovery potentially. Or sometimes this is just the energy of an epiphany. Someone finally realizing that maybe this situation isn't what's best for me at this time, or it's not worth the headache. It just depends on what you're actually experiencing. But there's the energy of someone who, and it feels like it's you, Libra, who doesn't necessarily care or want to concern themselves with how this impacts the other person per se. This is a decision you made for you, is what this feels like. All right. Wow, so let's start with your energy. So you're coming up as the Page of Wands, and what you brought to the relationship in the past is the Chariot. You're ready for something new here. It looks like more of a spark of change with this Page of Wands energy, or this could also be that you received some news recently. It seems like this. There's something that you may have found out here with the Page of Wands. With the Chariot energy showing up in the past, this could be a relationship where you had to travel to see this person. Maybe you were investing a lot of time and energy into making time for them or going to see them with the Chariot energy. Sometimes with the Chariot energy in this position, it just means that you were pretty decisive about what you wanted and you were moving in a particular direction, and you kind of guided the connection, guided the relationship. There's a little bit of you were the director of where this relationship was going, or you had a clear idea of where you wanted it to go. But there's something here where this person either was not stepping up to the plate and you didn't know why, or they weren't giving you exactly what you needed, because we've got the Ten of Wands here is how you viewed them in the past. You viewed them as somewhat of a burden. For some of you, you felt like you had to carry this person in some way with the Chariot and the Ten of Wands energy. It's kind of like they did not keep getting like dead weight. I'm not sure. Let's clarify this. What is this Ten of Wands? It feels like I keep hearing that, like this person could have just been dead weight to you. What is the Ten of Wands? What do we need to know about this? This could have been financially with the Nine of Pentacles energy. That you may have felt like you were carrying them. Or you could have viewed them as someone who had a lot of financial obligations, someone who was potentially living above their means, with this Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Ten of Wands. They're very concerned with how they present themselves with the Nine of Pentacles energy, but in reality, it's almost like they're literally like loading behind them, or kind of bearing the weight of tons of bills, tons of expenses. Could be tons of debt here, sometimes with the Ten of Wands. But you felt like they presented themselves well with the Nine of Pentacles energy. They could have put on airs, or put on a bit of a front of how they were doing financially, or could be health-wise sometimes with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. But you view them as someone who is really actually struggling, really living beyond their means in some aspect. It doesn't have to be financially. But there's a facade here that they were presenting about who they were that was not authentic, wasn't true. You kind of doubt whether this person is actually really happy in their life, with the Sun energy being your doubts and fears. Almost like you question, like, do you even know what makes you happy? Do you even know? Do you understand the truth? This is almost the energy like you view this person as someone who's presented themselves to the world in a way for so long that they don't even necessarily know who they really are. They played a role for so long that you question, do you even know who you genuinely are as a person? And what truly makes you tick, what makes you happy. This could be a person that you view them as someone who may be more concerned with how they appear to the outside world than they are about who they really are at their core. You really see through this person. And you could have found out something that kind of sparked this. Like it made you start to see this person for what they really are, not who they're trying to present. And it's really kind of reaffirming that for me with this King of Swords energy showing up here as your external influence, because the King of Swords is someone who is able to investigate, collect the data, analyze it, and come up with a conclusion that is pretty accurate with the King of Swords. Nothing gets by the King of Swords energy. And that's kind of what you are wielding at the moment. That applies to this person, this relationship, and that it seems like that also applies a little bit to life in general. You're in a place where you're really able to see things for what they really are, not necessarily what is presented to you. Okay. Yeah. I keep getting with this Two of Swords energy is how you view them now. It's like you view this as this person as someone who doesn't know what they want out of life. And it seems like you're very different. It feels like you probably know what you want in most aspects. You view them as someone who's very indecisive, who hasn't made, maybe they need more information sometimes with the Two of Swords. You view them as someone who needs to learn more about themselves, potentially. Wow, okay. So let's look at this person, because they're showing up as the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is what they brought to the relationship. So they're showing up as a person who is in bondage in some way, who is imprisoned, could be imprisoned mentally. They're living in a box that they've created, or other people could have put that expectation on them, and they've created that box because of the expectations of others. But this is a person who is not free with the Eight of Swords energy. And what they brought to the relationship or the connection was the Nine of Swords: stress and anxiety, worry, a preoccupation with the ideas and thoughts of others, it feels like, with this Nine of Swords energy. They view you as such a genuine soul, though. With the Six of Cups here, that's how they viewed you in the past. It's like you are a breath of fresh air with the Six of Cups. The connection with you made them feel like in tune to the person they were when they were younger or as a child. This can sometimes be a soulmate energy. They feel like you were a person that was meant to come into their life. Their doubts and fears is the King of Cups. So I want to clarify that, because either this person fears that they're not emotionally balanced enough for you, or they aren't ready to offer the type of high level emotional offering that you may want with the King of Cups energy. This is King of Cups. What do we need to know about this? Oh, their fear is being found out. With the Page of Swords energy, very inquisitive. They don't want someone to see them for who they really are. Their fear here is that someone's going to be very inquisitive and that you will find out things about them as it pertains to whether they are truly a king, whether they've actually ascended to that level. It's interesting because this person has all the accoutrements of being very successful in life. With the Six of Wands here, gosh, I mean, they look good, they smell good, they have, their home is wonderful, they have a good job, good career, good business, whatever. What's the Six of Wands? And everything seems like it's going very well in their life. What's the Six of Wands? What do you need to know about this? But they're trapped. Maybe they feel trapped by their own, trapped by success, trapped by the fact that they're trying to achieve success. What is the Six of Wands? What do we need to know? Eight of Swords. Yep, they're trapped. They're trapped to trying to look successful, to be successful. That idea has taken over for them. And they see you as someone who may not, you may just be unlike other people that are in their environment or in their circle. Because the way they view you is the Chariot, right? There you are. It's the energy you brought, and they saw that. They see you as moving forward on a path that you've defined, that hasn't been defined by the world or someone else in their life. They see you as a little bit kind of like fearless. Like you have true victory in your life here, and they want that. That's what they're hoping for with this Ace of Swords. They want victory here, but they also know that there's something that they have to... You don't like the fakeness, it feels like. You want something that's real, and I think the fakeness, I guess it just kind of turned you off, and so that's kind of why you kind of cut this off. Or just kind of slowed this down a little bit. But they're hoping here with the Ace of Swords, they want truth. They do. They want to be truthful. There's some self-discovery that needs to happen here, though. Because this person doesn't feel like someone who knows their truth yet. Now, you are the Queen of Pentacles. That's what you're hoping for. It's like you're ready to be the partner to someone. And don't be too consumed with the gender here, but you're ready to be someone's partner who, because this is definitely a wife energy or a significant partner, spouse energy with the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're ready to be stable. You're ready to nurture. It's like that's what you're hoping for. You want someone who you can grow with the Queen of Pentacles energy, that the two of you are very stable, very grounded. You're ready to welcome in some very grounded energy. And you want them to come down to earth, it feels like, with the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you cut this off, but you are still hopeful, like, okay, you need to get real with yourself. It's kind of your energy. And if you can do that, then maybe we can try to make this work. But until you do that, until you're real with yourself, I can't entertain it. Okay. So your outcome cards, we've got the Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups, and the Devil. There's Pisces energy here, Capricorn energy, Scorpio, a lot of Cancer, just so you know. A little bit of Leo and Aquarius. But with this Hangman, it's kind of emphasizing to me that it's very important for you to, whether you've already recognized this or not, it's important for me to reinforce the fact that you have no control over this person's growth, their ascension, and them coming to terms with who they really are. That part there, that's the will of the universe, and that's that person's will to go on that journey. It's telling me here with the Hangman that you don't need to involve yourself in that. And I can see it's like you already knew that. That's why you like, let me step back from this. But there's going to be still a desirous, longing energy here with the Nine of Cups and the Devil, especially if the two of you have been intimate, like physically intimate, or if you have a strong attraction to this person. If the two of you have a vice that you share, if you like to drink, you like to smoke, like, you know what I mean? That may be used to try to tempt you back in with this Devil energy and the Nine of Cups. I also get this energy like this person knows what you like. They know what you want. And with this Devil energy, that's Capricorn energy. They normally have the money to do things. Like there's this energy like, if it's not physically they know what you like, they know how to tempt you with things that you like. And that may be the approach that they try to take to get back into your good graces. What else do they need to know here? Strong Capricorn energy. Queen of Pentacles again. It's telling me that you need to remember what it is that you actually want from a connection. If you want this Queen of Pentacles energy that we discussed earlier, that can't be based in carnal needs, carnal wants, carnal desires with the Nine of Cups and the Devil. It's telling me you have to choose. So you have to choose whether, if this person comes in with this Nine of Cups Devil energy, you're going to have to choose this Queen of Pentacles energy if that's what you want. If you allow them back into your space, your aura, or you start communicating with them and you know they're on more of a wish fulfillment, getting what they want kind of energy, that's not moving towards this Queen of Pentacles energy, this stable, grounded energy that you want. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful, provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.